Hi everyone, welcome to the update of 23rd December. The year is closing out fast and the week started on an optimistic note. Nifty up 0.7% and Bank Nifty 1.1%. However, the optimism came without volumes. See here, only ITC had 100% plus volumes, rest everyone had low volumes. This can perhaps be attributed to Santa Claus, who's 2 days away, and most FIIs probably would be on vacation by now. As a result, the institutional volumes will go down and they will probably pick up only after 3rd or 4th of January now. And in today's nugget, I will revisit one of my favorite stocks, Nestle. I'll talk about why I bought it again. In fact, I have not sold Nestle till now, though I have got rid of a lot of family silver. The day looked fantastic from the heat map perspective. The reds were low, and there was only one deep red, that was Hero Motors. When Reliance is back at the top, the index looks pretty. HDFC Bank was also at the top today. In fact, most of the larger players appeared at the top: ITC, SBI, ICICI, Airtel. The only heavyweight which was sulking was TCS, down at the bottom, and giving company to it was Maruti, HCL, Hero Motors, and Nestle, which I bought today. Next 50 also way better than Friday. Lot less reds and deep reds also significantly lower. Best performer was Jindal Steel, followed by Bajaj Holdings, Macrotech, BHEL, and Bank of Baroda. I am usually happy to see Varun Beverages, and this is one stock which is very dear to me, but I am thinking hard to get rid of it for now. IT and auto in the large caps were at the bottom, but the towers were not that big in a size. What was big was banking, the tallest green tower. Oil and gas also posted recovery today. That is primarily because RIL was up a lot. Good to see food and tobacco also back in the green. The sectors making money are reducing. Only three sectors are making money as of last 2 weeks: holding companies, pharma, and hotels. Most of these would not be in retail portfolios. Maybe pharma is. My next bet probably might be in the bottom, which is coal right now. Now, Nifty may look 0.7% up from the way it closed on Friday. However, if you look at the opening price of Nifty, Nifty actually did not go anywhere. The day belonged to banks, volumes were low, but still percentages were good. Everything green on Bank Nifty. This dashboard will make you double think about investing in private banks for now. Now, the bigger problem than green is the sea of red. This is the fear of NPAs coming back, driving investors away, and also the consumption being low right now. This typically points at the fact that the loan offtake could get lower, hitting the profitability of banks severely. Almost seems like banking sector will sulk for at least 1 or 2 quarters, both private and public sector banks. And the sibling sector, the investment pack, while the sector was red for the day, there are a lot of stocks in green and not a single red. This sector as of now is thick skinned, a lot away from 52-week lows. If India's investment appetite in stock market does not go down, then there is no way that this sector will underperform. Big cracks in most insurance companies. That's because government has again deferred the decision of lowering GST. IT was totally undecided, minor cuts for the sector. Volumes in general were low across the board. Auto continues to sulk, nearly everyone down, and two companies here which I am expecting to do better in this quarter: Maruti and Bajaj Auto. Mahindra and Mahindra may post great sales numbers because of the advanced bookings of the new launches. This data will be out on 2nd January, maybe 1st January itself for the month and the quarter. So the stock reactions will be there on 2nd or 3rd of January for sure. In defense, Zen Technologies continues to rock, 3.4% up, another high. The heavyweights today moved a bit, HAL and BL. Metals have had a really bad fortnight. Most of them have been more red than green. Only Hindustan Zen continues to sulk, 1.1% cut today also. This stock needs to go up 75% from its current price to hit a new high. Oil and gas was looking good today. Only Castrol, which I bought last week, that was down 2%. Rest, everyone was up, including the refiners, including the oil marketing companies. And this is when Brent has hardly moved. It is still below $73 per barrel. Power sector also was looking good only today. Torrent Power was the rock star, up 5%. I've generally seen when power sector is in a run, Torrent does very well. SW Solar, which got a big order from Gujarat, they were up 5.5%. There is something happening in Mankind Pharma that is going up every day. Today also it created a new high, 7% up. Most stocks in the pharma sector were up today and the volumes also were reasonably good. Most companies are not far off from their 52-week highs. And edible consumption was on fire, led by Adani Wilmar today, 8.6% up. Varun Beverages continue to inch up, another 2.3% gain. This stock is 9% away from 52-week highs. In the non-edible, select stock had big cracks, Imami and Gillette specifically, but the top tier was looking good today also. And while Bajaj Holdings is going up, Bajaj Consumer that hit a fresh low. I can't understand the logic in this particular bunch. Titan is out of the red, slowly inching up and just 14% away now from its 52-week high. In fact, another 4% and Titan will turn green. No respite for the railway sector, most stocks down. In general, you would expect that railway stocks would be near 52-week highs before the budget. Ahead of Christmas, most of the global markets are looking good except Nifty. Everything is in the green. And USD INR, that is consistently above 85 in closing now. Our indices at least look pretty today. Nifty, Bank Nifty, IT. Only auto, but that's due to the fact that auto inventory have to go down. There is no other way, and I don't think industry or government have done anything as of now to clear this inventory. Just one step which has been taken is the GST impact. The used car market, there is tax increase from 12 to 18%. Make used cars more expensive so that people pay even more to buy newer cars. And Karnataka government is taking cues from the center here. They are saying we'll tax mining land, leases, etc. more. And MDC, Vedanta, JSW Steel pay more money. Everyone has money and they are not paying the governments, respective government, state or center, their respective dues. So keep increasing the taxes. Globally, M&A is heating up right now. Honda and Nissan have decided to merge. The budget is on Saturday, February 1st, and NSE, BSE have decided that you should not miss the fun. They will hold a special session during budgets. Hindustan Petro, this is primarily for trading. The oil stocks are looking good right now. Certain I exited some stocks last week. I had bought at 148 and I sold at 165. Today it is back at 147. Today I bought two lesser known Reliance company, SW Solar and Lotus Chocolates. In general, the cocoa and coffee prices are at all-time high across the globe. Just a disclaimer that this is a very small cap company. The volumes are also very low. Today the volumes are just 4,000. And Nestle, I'll talk about next in the nugget section, why I bought it when everyone is throwing it on the streets. Shareholding pattern, there is no change at all in promoters. FIs also are comfortable with what Nestle is selling and doing right now. DIs, they have increased. This is as of September. So who is selling? Retail. This is the stock's performance. From roughly 2450 where the year started, it has fallen to current levels of 2151. And the fall has been from the levels of roughly around 2750. The worst pattern is when 50-day moving average is below the 200-day moving average and the stock price is below both of them. Now Nestle as a stock is 30% away from the 52-week high. Its peers are more away from 52-week highs. The reserves of the company have been going up 3894. Now, either this will become a dividend to the parent company. Nestle is not famous for that part. That's usually done by Siemens and Vedanta. This typically indicates to me a possibility of a large M&A, inorganic growth, when the other businesses are not growing too much. Also, one more section to note is capital work in progress, 2340 crores. Last December it was 358 crores. Nearly 2000 crores something is being built by Nestle, maybe a new plant, some new capacity, some new products maybe that will be manufactured in India, so plants and machinery, etc. Quarter results, if you see the recent patterns, 48, 46, 50, 46, 52, 48, 51. There is no dip in sales. Yes, there is no exponential rise also to justify the high Ps, but these are turbulent times. Expenses also 37, 36, 38, 35, 39, 37, 39. More or less in control. Nothing extraordinarily high. I'm talking in terms of inflation impact. Operating margin also 23, 23, 26, 24, 24, 23. 23 6 was an aberration, otherwise 23, 24. They are hitting the OPM. What is this big deal about inflation right now? EPS also 10.23 for September. 7969. You can't have every quarter increasing by one or two notches just like software companies when it comes to FMCG. That's not practically possible. That magic can be woven only by IT industry CFOs. Now, profit and loss wise, also, if you see the TTM sales, 19,786 crore. Pattern wise, 16, 19, 24 sales are fine. Net profit in March 24, 4,000 crore, 3,000 crore should be fine only. I don't expect a major aberration year on year. This image is not created by me. This is created by someone called Retired with Rohit. So the credit belongs to him. The data, of course, is from Nestle. Do you think you will reduce Maggie's consumption if the price goes up by 2-3%? Do you even know the price of Maggie ketchup or Maggie right now? Most of us just buy the packet. Does anyone intend to give their babies a different Cerelac or Lactogen, a cheaper brand maybe, or a startup brand because this price went up by say 10, 15, 20%? I don't think anyone will compromise on their kids' diet here. Chocolates, I don't think they have touched the price. This particular bunch is right now going through a lot of chaos. Globally, the cocoa, chocolate, coffee prices have doubled in last 1 year because of a severe change of weather in Africa. 3 years in the running. India is still fine. So this particular pack is going through hyperinflation in terms of raw material. In fact, their ready-made coffee, which you see on kiosks, that went from 15 to 20 earlier this year. Now it has gone from 20 to 25. Here the consumption may go down, but eventually it's like cigarette. People reduce for 1 day, 2 day because it gets too costly and then they adapt. So the pricing power to some extent is here in beverages also. Check these brands. Do you think anything here is discretionary where you can cut down whatever you are consuming if you are consuming because the prices go up by 10 to 15%? And these are not all the products of Nestle India. Nestle US, for example, has maybe 4 times the product that are listed here. In fact, some of these are new launches. They were not available in India earlier. This is increasing the product mix in India to a large extent. I think the fall in Nestle is more driven by news articles, media, and the panic in retail. On the surface, the exponential growth has stalled or paused for now, but that's across the country. A lot will depend upon policy action, interest rates, taxation, etc. etc. How much money people have in their pockets. Well, if you buy Nestle, then buy it at your own risk. This is for only educational purpose. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.